If someone calls someone a jerk, then the person reacts with animal emotion to the threat to their ego, which has learned to live apart from God. Not a very good life, though, a life apart from God. It's a life of reacting, of deteriorating, of compensating, of becoming more animal. Do you understand? The more you react, the more animal you become, and totally dependent on the environment. Totally dependent, without any freedom. But if you respond, if you live in God and get your life from Him, then everything on the outside, you respond appropriately as you are taught, as the Spirit teaches you. So someone comes along and calls you a jerk, and you puzzle, you watch, and you don't react. And then, if something needs to be said, you say it. Maybe nothing needs to be said. You just watch. They go away. Or they have egg on their face. They're embarrassed. They are dependent on your reaction because they are a creature of reaction. When you don't react, it throws them back on themselves. Throws them into confusion. So, anyway, you got the idea. So now, I just want to give you the hint that when you do nothing but react to the environment, your body is also forced to react. And as you react more and more and more, your body is forced to react. And you become very sensitive to the outside. And those reactions then, that your body now is also compelled, there's a very cute expression, and I can't think of it now. But the body imitates its master. It sees what you do, and it does the same thing. It sees you reacting to everything, getting angry, getting upset, getting excited, getting nervous, getting anxious, getting depressed, getting hurt. It sees that, so it starts reacting too, to everything. So what do you think the basis of all these sensitivities that people have? The body reacts, and especially in a moment of trauma. I'm not going to talk about it on this video, but I've been writing about it. It'll be in my next book, undoubtedly. In the moment of trauma, the moment of the fall, when the person reacts in a big way, like with anger, with resentment, then the body, sometimes the various processes in the body at that moment, they will sometimes, for example, freeze up at that moment. Or a process of a beginning of a conditioning process occurs where from that moment on, whenever the body encounters something similar, it does the same thing that it did in that moment. You see, it gets stuck. Not only that, but the body overreacts. And the body is forced to compensate, and just all kinds of things, all the way down to involving hormones and nerves and the very cells themselves. And so a lot of dysregulation, in my opinion. It's my opinion. It's conjecture, but it's a clever conjecture because I can see the principle. I see the principles, and then I apply the principles to what I see. I think a lot of dysregulation that you see has its origin in emotions, emotional reactions, especially in moments of trauma, moments of shock. So I want you to see that. So what can you do? Well, here's the miracle.